The Fargo Five, I'm Conrad Fargo. We're doing Fargo Famous, where we talk about famous people from Fargo, North Dakota. We have on today local comedian Blaise Kautzman. Hello, Blaise.
Hey, how's it going, Conrad?
Fantastic. Hey, we switched it from Channel A to Channel B, or vice versa.
Yeah.
That worked. I can hear you.
Perfect.
So I don't know what was done. Blaise, you actually have a show on KRFF. So we're on KRFF 95.9, and you have a show.
I do. I'm on the Dave and Rascal show on Tuesdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. So.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's early.
It is. Yeah. It gets harder to wake up in the winter for it.
When you don't strike me as a morning person just as much as you are a local comedian.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you do stand-up comedy in Fargo, North Dakota.
I do, yep. And I mean, like, the Cellars, the main comedy club here.
Yeah.
Basement of the Front Street, so we hang out there. You know, every Wednesday is going to be free open mic night for people that want to listen to that. That's where 17 people that want to try open mic, or, you know, same of us that have been doing it for a while, just kind of get our practice reps in for the weekend shows.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
That's always a fun time for people to come out on Wednesdays. It starts at 8 and then goes till 10 p.m.
So there's like a whole comedy scene in Fargo here.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yep.
how many people would you know, if I were to describe the networking scene, there's maybe, I don't know, 50, 60 people. It's not huge, but, you know, there's a group of people who network all the time. You kind of see the same faces over
Yep.
and over. I'm sure in the comedy scene, you see the same people over and over again. How big is it?
Oh, for sure. Well, you know, there are 17 people. I'd say there's around 15 to 17 that regularly show up for the open mic on Wednesdays.
Yeah, wow.
Which is fun. And then there's, you know, a few other of us will, like, travel around and go do different local shows and things as well on the weekends.
Travel around how far away?
You know, let's say, like, Nathan Folsebach and Marlon Wells, those guys do, like, the 40 Below comedy show.
Yeah.
They are now based out of the cities. Nate Folsebach is, Marlon is local. But those guys have been going to, like, Wisconsin, Sioux Falls, you know, around.
So you got to
North
do the whole.
Dakota.
You got to do the whole region. Fargo's not big enough. You know, if you do, and New York City is like the golden whatever of comedy, right?
That's a good one.
Like,
Yep.
that's where you want to go, and then you don't ever have to leave New York City.
We'll see, yeah, but I think part of there too. That's pretty saturated, where people like to get out of there too and travel.
But I mean, so you got to, because you got to go all the way out to Wisconsin. I mean, so there's not even a scene big enough in Minneapolis.
I mean, I
don't even have a
haven't
sense.
been to Wisconsin yet, but other people have. But, well, the thing is, you don't want to just stay in one area the whole time.
Don't you?
You need more people. I mean, you got to get more fans from all different places.
I
so,
see.
Like, and then, you know, you don't want to have the same people doing the same shows each time, because you're not coming up with that new material each time.
Yeah. So your material isn't always going to be that fresh.
Yeah.
So you need to find somebody who hasn't heard you yet.
Yeah.
Kind of, right? You're always looking for a new audience.
Well, yeah, lots of people. There's not many people that go up there with brand new material each week.
Each week.
Which some people think that's the thing. Like, you kind of get your whole set ready, and depending on how much time you got to do and everything like that.
And then you just get really good at delivering that one single set.
Part of that, but then you switch it around. You always got to keep, you know, new, fresh stuff in there, because you kind of get sick of telling your own stuff. But
yeah. And so how on earth, I mean, you're kind of a young guy. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. Okay, a little bit younger than me. How long have you been doing comedy?
I've only been doing it like a year and a half now.
Okay.
But there are other guys in the scene, like Dave Standel. He's been doing it since he was 15, I think, and he's like 28 now.
When did we meet? You and I met.
That was probably.
How did we meet?
Somebody. I think it was through networking.
Yeah. Well, because I wanted to start an improv thing once upon a time, and I never did that. But your name was dropped, and you do a lot of networking outside, because you also work for some
Epic
company.
Tech Electronics Recycling.
Epic Tech Electronics. Yeah,
we do a lot of electronics recycling. So I could like to say that we kind of do like Robin Hood of we kind of Robin Hood different computers and things for people, because different companies are on like a 2 to 5 year cycle of getting new equipment.
Yeah.
Don't know what to do with their old equipment. So then our company actually goes in and takes that for free, and then we get those computers and everything repurposed, or take out certain parts of the computers that can be reused, and either get it completely recycled or just out for use with other companies.
So some kind of a tech guy. What on earth makes you want to get into comedy?
A little bit. I'm more of a idiot comedy guy than I am.
Are you?
Well,
because you say you've only been doing it a year and a half.
Yeah, I've always
What
been.
were you doing before that?
Just hanging out. I mean, I've always been interested in comedy, and you know, but that's just when I finally like took the leap and just started doing it, and then, you know, started getting on other shows and things. So then just kind of grows from there. So We do have a show coming up on this Friday at Proof, actually.
Yes, and that's going to be that leads into our next segment. But first, we're going to have a music break, and then because we're actually, I told you it goes quick. We're just about at 5 minutes here.
Nice.
And then we jump into the music break. I wanted to impress you because you're on the show. Usually, I ask the guests. I say, what do you want to listen to in the music break?
Yep.
You have a show here, so if you want to put stuff on the radio, you have a chance.
I've done it. I did it this morning
to do that already, right?
We'll listen to what you want.
And so, yes, I decided let's get weird with it, and I'm going very wide. I'm going to different bases.
Cool.
So we're going to start off with Nico with These Days. You ever heard that song?
I may have. We'll see.
From the what is the movie? Now It Is Killing Me. It's going to pull up Royal Tenenbaums.
Okay.
And every time that song comes on, I get a little choked up. You seen that movie, Royal Tenenbaums?
It's been a hot minute, but who's the director that does it? I know.
Oh, who is the director?
It's that he's quirky.
Oh, no. Oh, no, I don't know, but I absolutely, I love that movie.
Yeah.
And I love everything he does. But yeah, Royal Tenenbaums has got to be one of my favorites. My 4-year-old likes that movie.
Oh, really?
I show it to her. So we're going to listen to that.
Oh, Wes Anderson.
Wes Anderson. There you go. Thank you very much. I have this thing, and that's why you see I printed out your name.
Yeah.
Even if I know you, something happens when I'm live on air. I can't recall details. So we got that. Wes Anderson, Nico with These Days, and we'll be back with the Fargo Fun. Don't go nowhere.